Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So in this video, I am mainly going to be replacing the pine straw in the front yard. But first, I got this cute little bird bath, and then this huge box is from Lowe's. These are 2 planters that I bought for the backyard. You saw these in my 2 videos ago, in the backyard video. So I'm just unboxing them. I will put them in the house real quick. And I also got a new welcome mat. I'm just replacing this wet, soggy mat with the same rug from Target, so I will be putting that out as well. I'm going to put this wet, soggy mat in the Target bag, and then I'll put it in this black garbage bag. That way it's double bagged, so when I carry it through the house to the garage to the garbage, it doesn't leak all over the floor. I always feel a little creeped out walking through this ivy, and especially with my flip-flops on. But I'm going to set this here, and then I decided to move it over here, and I end up liking it here better. So now I'm going to cut the tags off of the new mat. Now I did buy a paver, one of the, I think they're 12 by 12 pavers from Home Depot to put under the bird bath just so that it stayed level. Now I'm going to start in this section. I wasn't sure if I was going to take all of this ivy out. So for now, I'm just picking up the old pine straw, and I found this. It's interesting what I find as I'm pulling out all this old pine straw, but here there was like one of those timers, and so I had to get my clippers to clip it out because I don't know where the end of it was, but it was stuck wherever it was. At this point, I just wanted to get the old pine straw out. And I know that I could just layer my mulch on top of the pine straw and call it a day. But being that we just bought this house, we kind of want to start fresh. So I wanted to get it down to the dirt and then put some fresh mulch here. So here's where I'm trying to pull this cord out of the ground, but like I said, it was stuck on something, so I had to get my clippers. So here I am going to kind of clean up the line of this ivy. I think I want to keep some of it here. So what I ultimately decided to do was keep the ivy, like right next to the porch and all the way up to this gardenia hedge. So I'm going to also install a black border when I go to put in the mulch, which you'll see that a bit later. So I got some solar lights to light up this walkway, where the stairs are here. So I'm going to install one in each of the planters. Also, a bit later, I'm going to replace the mulch in all of these planters as well. I just want to give the front yard a nice refresh for the summer. So my son and I took a trip to Home Depot on the golf cart, and I got these pruners. So I'm going to prune the crepe myrtle in the front yard, right next to the mailbox. To be completely honest with you, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I probably should have grabbed the ladder, but I just, finagled my way up to the top with these trimmers or pruners. I get to play with my mini chainsaw, so I'm going to cut this piece out that it's clearly dead. I also want to clean up this tree a little bit. There are a couple dead branches that I want to take off, but I accidentally took off a perfectly fine branch. So I don't know how that happened. Maybe I should wear my glasses, but I was not supposed to cut this branch off. Oops. So it's a new day. I am going to clean out this section. So I'm just going to bag up all of this old pine straw and leaves and just get this area down to the dirt. I did have the front yard and backyard treated for ants because I have been attacked at least 3 times, and those bites itch for at least a week. I think when I was completely done with the front yard, I had close to 30 bags to be picked up, and my gardener was kind enough to take them all away for me. Initially, I paid my garbage company $8 a bag to be picked up, but they did not come pick them up on the day that they were supposed to. So after about 4 days, I called them up and I said, just, refund me because you guys didn't come pick them up and I wanted them gone. Like, can you imagine how this yard looked with 30 bags of debris? It was pretty trashy. And then I ended up switching garbage companies because I don't know if I already told you guys, but in LA, we just have one garbage company. But over here, you have a choice. So I think I chose the wrong company. So I switched companies, but I can't cancel my first garbage company until it's been a year. So as of right now, I have 2 garbage companies, and my new garbage company will pick up 5 bags of lawn debris a week. It's kind of not too upsetting that I have to keep the other company until August 1st, because what I'm doing is I'm just using their bins for lawn debris. And that's why I'm using a black garbage bag here, is because I've been putting the black garbage bags of lawn debris in their trash bin, which I don't like the idea of putting yard waste in a black garbage bag, but I'm just doing what, is easiest right now because I want to get the front yard refreshed ASAP. And I am so over paper bags of lawn debris and just lawn debris in general. I'm over it. So I'm going to remove all the ivy from like the corner of the house to my left over. So that's what I'm doing here, is just cutting it all out. So it's a new day. I haven't completely finished removing all of the old pine straw and leaves, but I want to play with this new pine straw that I just got. I would have never imagined me putting pine straw here because to me, it looks like this is a pile of someone raking up their pine straw, But I learned from my neighbor that you don't have to, but it's recommended to put pine straw because of the incline. So if I were to put mulch, it quite possibly could just, wash away. So they typically put pine straw just to keep everything in place. And I had this bundle of pine straw delivered, I believe, from Lowe's. So I got several from Lowe's and Home Depot because I love to get their delivery. And in order to only pay $2.99 to have stuff delivered, you have to kind of keep your cart limited. Like you can't put too much of anything because then it raises the price to $79. That's with Home Depot. I can't remember with Lowe's, like I think their delivery fee is $29.99 after a certain amount and then free if you keep it under, but don't quote me on that. So this black bag of pine straw, I bought that at Home Depot, and I've noticed like there's good and bad pine straw. So this one from Home Depot, it was pretty clean, but I got a third delivery, I believe, from Home Depot, so a different brand of pine straw, and it had so much sticks and leaves in it. I was not impressed. I think after I finished with the pine straw, I ended up using 4 different brands of pine straw, and 2 of those were terrible. Like I said, there was so much garbage in them, just leaves, and I literally found trash in them, like plastic trash. That was disappointing, to say the least, because by the time I was done spreading like that bundle of pine straw, probably an eighth of it was just trash.
I still believe in you. You've been stuck way too long. You see my love afraid, sneaking around thinking that nobody cares. Baby, I know that he brings it back. I still believe in you.
So here's where I'm at so far. So at this point, I had already asked my gardener if he would pick up my bags, and he said he would. So I had like a few days to get this done because he was coming and I wanted him to take everything away. And I can't tell you how many times I had neighbors walk by and just like be my cheerleader. They were watching, the progression of the yard. And like in this case, I had my neighbor stop and tell me what a great job I was doing, and I needed to hear that.
The unknown. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What do I know? I need to open my eyes and get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise. I'd rather want you to just let me be. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown?
This is me just looking at the other section that I haven't even started yet.
What's going on now? Is this another breakdown?
Also, I think I ran out of pine straw, so I was waiting for another delivery. And I thought maybe I would not pressure wash, but hose off the front porch. I had loaned my neighbor my pressure washer before I left last year. So I had been meaning to ask her for it back so that I could do the front porch, but I think the hose did a pretty good job for now. So I am using the leftover black border that I had bought last year. Now, eventually, I think what I want to do is a brick border going around the whole house. But until then, I'm going to install this plastic black border, which, I'm not crazy about it, but it does make things look clean and tidy. Also, I wasn't sure how I wanted to, do my outline. Do I want to leave some mulch in front of the ivy here? Or do I want to go right against the ivy? And I ended up leaving some space. I'm not too worried about, the dirt. Like, I could easily plant some grass seed, which I ended up doing. So I wasn't really trying to feel pressured by the dirt in doing my line there, if that makes sense.
In order to survive, we put our past aside, just to stay alive. But when we're done with this city, we're going back to the hills to take it all back somehow. We're taking it back somehow.
I need to add some fresh mulch to this section, and I apologize for the super tight shot. I'm not planting anything new in the front yard because I just kind of want to get it cleaned up and refreshed. And then maybe I'll think about replacing some old hedges and whatnot. So it's a new day and I got another delivery. I got some more of that black border because I ran out. I got some solar lights just to scatter around the garden area, and then some more pine straw, of course. Oh, this was one of my bundles of pine straw that I did not care for. Look at how many leaves are in this. And I worked so hard at removing all of the old leaves.
Thought it'd be golden crossing the line and don't look back. Think I was broken, I needed some time to clear my head.
Okay, I finished this section and it looks good. I think it's thick enough. They say that after you lay down the pine straw, give it a couple days and you might need to add more. So I'm just going to clean it up with the leaf blower.
Nothing's ever really broken, I won't let you go, 'cause I'm finding my way right back to you. I'll find my way back to you. I see a river floating its way out to the sea. I can remember.
This section looks like it can already use a little more, and then I'm going to pick the garbage out of it.
And I just wanna see you, 'cause you will never know just how much I've been missing home. 'Cause I've been sinking like a stone. Carolina, take me home. Nothing's ever really broken, I won't let you go, 'cause I'm finding my way right back to you. Yeah, I'll find my way back to you. I think that I'm finding my way.
Now this section, I'm going to remove all the old pine straw, and then these hedges, as you can see, they're in pretty bad shape. So I started trimming them, and I think my camera overheated, but you'll have to check them out maybe at the very end of the video, because I was like in the middle of it when my camera overheated, and then I ended up not recording the rest of the day because it was just so hot on this day.
And I won't let you go, 'cause I'm finding my way right back to you. Yeah, I'll find my way back to you.
The shadows were dancing on the building's golden light when the sunset glowed. Bustling streets and busy traffic.
Here I am just wondering, am I making it better or worse? And should I just pull this whole thing out?
Something certain, every turn laid out so clear.
Okay, so here's how it looks. I think I ordered one more bundle of pine straw because this hasn't had a chance to like settle down overnight, and once it did, I realized I need one more. But here's how it all looks, and look at all of my garbage.
Torn into this paper town, this paper town. The streets don't feel like home now. All the colors faded, slowly turned to gray. And I thought we had it figured out, but it's just another town we left for a day.
Okay, so it's the next day, and I ordered another thing of pine straw. I ordered more bags, and then I also ordered mulch because I'm going to replace the mulch and all of these planters on the left side of this these stairs here.
I guess we ended too soon. We painted bright blue skies. You were never truly mine. Our map's been torn into this paper town.
Now this like planter or garden bed, I don't know what the technical term is, but this one I feel like I need to kind of like remove a little bit of the dirt so that I can put some mulch here. And I still haven't had a chance to do that yet, but I will eventually. So I am going to plant some grass seed in, the section with this border that, I kind of took it in a little more than it was. Really it didn't even have a border before, but I created this border and I need to fill in the dirt sections. And then I also just like overseeded a lot of the area here. And I went around the pavers that are in the ground. I like seeded those areas, but first I'm going to loosen up the dirt. I'm just going to mix up some topsoil and some grass seed and then just throw it down on the ground and cross my fingers that some grass grows. I don't really know what I'm doing as far as like gardening. I just wing it and hope it works. Now there are two areas in front of these planter boxes. So this area, I'm removing all of the rocks, but I'm not sure what I should do with this section. So I ended up putting down some topsoil, which this topsoil wasn't really like the best quality. To me, it was super light. Like there was a lot of almost like peat moss in it, like too much. It wasn't heavy enough, but I ended up just using it anyways, and you'll see in my after shots how it looks. So here's how the yard looks 8 days later, and the grass is growing in really well. I haven't done anything else in the yard since, what you saw me seeding. Like I didn't seed anywhere else. So I need to overseed the whole yard and then go along the border and the border of the pine needle as well. So I'll get to that soon. So you can see how much the pine straw settled.
And then there was you.
I wish I could capture how sweet the air smells from this gardenia hedge. So off camera, I trimmed all of these bushes, and then I also replaced that gutter system, that rain gutter system there on the ground. I replaced that hose and then that green mechanism. I don't know the technical term, but I replaced both of those. Another task that I did off camera was I removed all of the old cable wires that were attached to the house. Well, that does it for this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Take care.